Okay, this video is going to cover the different types of save files that the game has available. And if you have more than one player character created, how to switch between those characters. It's going to show how to delete a character, how to delete an individual save file, as well as how to rename a save file. As you can see, I have reached my maximum 3 player character limit, so I'll show you how to switch between multiple characters and all that sort of thing. So check the description for more details, because I'll go ahead and list out the highlights down there, and I will also add anything that I forgot to say during the video so that hopefully it's there. Do options, load game, switch character. Delete would be grayed out because the game file is loaded, so you can't delete something that's loaded. So if you do want to delete a character, make sure you come in from the main menu initially, so that'll make things more likely that delete will not be grayed out. Okay, so back on the load screen window, you can see there's a ton of different types of save files. There's 5 different autosaves that I've seen so far. Your last 3 temporary decision saves, and then there's only 1 temporary chapter save. So once you enter a new chapter, that's when the new chapter save will start. And then there's manual saves. So if you want to delete any of these saves except for the temporary chapter save, you can do that the same way you do with a character file. It's the delete down in the bottom right with triangle on PlayStation. You can delete temporary decision save or an auto save. Just hit triangle. Are you sure? Yeah, that kind of thing. So that's how you delete a file, delete a save file. So then we'll go ahead and show how to rename, because as you can see, I've renamed this particular save file Dwarf because at the time I was unaware of the organizational structure regarding save files, and I wanted to be able to tell it apart from my Elf Mage and my Kunari Rogue file. So we're going to go ahead and load this up, and then I'll show you how to rename files. Okay, so we're here. So hit options, and then in save game, you can see that you have how many slots left. I do think, and I'm not 100% sure here, but based on the fact that I have 3 player characters going, and I have 1 manual save per character, and it says I've only used 1, I'm leaning towards the fact that you have about 100 used slots, 100 save slots available per player character. So that's a lot. So if I want to save, I can either take the name that's given to us by default, which is just save and then whatever number it is. Or if you press X on PlayStation, that will open the keyboard. Now you cannot see the keyboard on my screen because the capture card just doesn't show it. Or no, my recording software doesn't show the pop-up keyboard. But I have the keyboard, the PlayStation keyboard open right now. And I can rename this to whatever I want. So I'll just rename it just so that you can see that there's something different. So now it says temp. And so now that save file is there. So you can name it anything you want. And now I have 2 slots used. But if I wanted to delete that, yeah, let's go ahead and delete that because I already have a file here. And now it's back down to 1. Okay, the last thing that I want to cover is the copy option. Because autosaves are overwritten and temporary decision saves are overwritten and temporary chapter saves are overwritten, there may come an instance where you might want to save the start of a chapter overall. And you can either make a manual save, which you can do if you want, or you can actually copy the temporary chapter save and you get the same save options and you can rename it. So again, you can't see the keyboard that's popped up, but I can be like Lighthouse save. Of course, that's like really long. Lighthouse chapter. So now I have an actual copy of the temporary chapter save, which probably, I'm assuming, includes like the intro cutscenes and stuff like that if you want that, as opposed to being able to make a manual save whenever you can. So basically, overall, this is the general overall of all the different save files, how to delete a save file, how to rename a save file, how to delete a character, how to switch characters, how to copy files. So if there's something that I missed, please leave a comment and I'll do my best to answer you. And else, just check the description for any additional information there might be there. And there you go. Hope it's helpful.